Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, and we are back with another video on the Toyota Corolla. Looks like I just can't catch a break. So I was driving this thing last night, there was a god-awful vibration, really horrible sounds. Parked up, did my business where I needed to go. Then all of a sudden when I was driving it back home, the noise just kind of vanished randomly, and then we ended up with this noise. So, not happy, jacked it up today, trying to figure out what was wrong with it. Can't quite figure out what's going on. I had an issue with my jack, so I've just had to go buy some new ones. So I had to buy another bloody 2-ton trolley jack, and then I bought some ramps as well, which I've been needing for a while, to be honest. So we're going to get this up in the air and see what's wrong with it. I'm hoping it's the center support bearing to the two-piece drive shaft. That's the much better scenario. The worst case scenario is, of course, the diff. Boo. So let's jack it up and have a look. So. Let's put you here. And you should be able to see... Well, let's put you here. And you'll be able to see what I can see. So, if I try lifting it... I mean, that is quite... And you can see the crack there. It's quite a bit of play, isn't it? That's quite a bit of play, right? I think the old carrier bearing's gone. That's that. I mean, those cracks are not a good sign. And that lift, and then I think it's the carrier bearing, which is good. That's the best case scenario, that the carrier bearing's gone, to be honest. So I think it is probably the center carrier bearing. Obviously you saw from the footage how much play there was. I've ordered another one, but I did also spot that the what did I spot, Nate? What did I spot? I spotted that the hanger I made for the exhaust had snapped. Now, I can't imagine that would cause as much vibration as I did feel, or even actually that much noise, but it certainly wouldn't help. So I need to re-weld that up. I just used a piece of metal that was obviously really weak and keeps bloody snapping. It's getting really annoying, actually. It's snapped twice now. But I've got some other metal which I can just kind of weld in and, you know, can figure out that as well. But that's just another annoying thing that I did notice. So ordered the carrier bearing from Battle Garage in the States. They do lots of AE86 stuff. So when it arrives, that's when actually, flash forward to when it arrives. Part is here from Battle Garage Racing Services. Very good company. This is a true OEM bearing, carrier bearing, so it's here. We're going to put it on. I do think that this probably won't change it, actually, to be fair, because the amount of play, which is in this, well, it looked like it was about the same. Now that I'm trying to do it again, trying to replicate what I had a second ago. Yeah, I mean, I can move it quite a bit. So I don't think this is going to fix it, but we've got it, we've paid for it, we might as well put it in, and hopefully it will, yeah, change that god-awful noise. So let's go put it in. Alright guys, so we got the prop shaft out along with the bearing. I'm not 100% sold that this is the right bearing for it, because of course this car's been bodged together and I'm re-bodging the bodge, if that makes sense. I am a little bit tired because I'm doing this first thing in the morning. The reason why I'm doing this now, before I do anything else, is I need to go somewhere today, so I want to actually drive this where I need to go to see if it's fixed, basically. But you can see, so this is the new one, obviously, as if you needed to be told that. They are stylistically the same, but they're not the same. So I actually don't know if this will fix it. And my main issue is these tabs point upwards. I can bend them down, and I don't think that that will really affect anything. But this one, the tabs are straight. But you can, I mean, you can really see, I don't know if I can get the angle right, you can really see how fucked and how cracked the bearing is, the rubber material. It's not in good shape. Like it's, I don't know, it might be fine, to be honest. I might have just done this completely prematurely. It may be that there's paint on it and that's cracked. I don't know. I'm doing this just because it looked like it was bad, but I'm not sold because this is really, really squidgy. But again, there is a bearing in it, so I have no idea. Maybe the bearing's shot. It might be that the bearing's gone. This bearing seems much, much better. Obviously, it's brand new. Whereas this bearing in here, who knows? Who knows? But we're going to keep taking it apart, and I will pick back up when I've actually taken it apart and show you the bearing itself. Yes, hello dog. No, get off that. So yeah, let's see what this bearing's like. Okay, so I think I'm doing the right thing. It certainly won't hurt anyway. Let me show you this. So if I spin this bearing, let me just hold it here, and you'll see why I think this is still the right move. Yeah, I think it is that. See how it's got that buckle? You can feel it. Like I can feel the vibrations when I spin it because I've got it, you know, between my legs. So it's wibbly wobbly. I don't know if you'll be able to see it properly, but yeah, I mean the bearing is screwed in there. So it is the right move to do this. I just hope that we've got the right bearing for it. That's my issue. We'll see. We will see. But anyway, still definitely the right thing to do, because I mean, even there, you can kind of see, if I do it slowly, you can see how warped it is. Look at that. Yeah, I think this was the issue. I don't know, we'll see. Let's keep going with this teardown. Ah, yes. My co-host today, Roll Hard Coffee. Well, no, not actually Roll Hard Coffee, just Roll Hard Coffee Cup. So, when I was down at Roll Hard, this was one of the little things that I bought. In fact, it was the only thing that I bought. But it was a good day. Anyway. I'm taking a break because this is really hard. It is fighting me. Annoyingly. I need to get the hammer out because it just won't. There's a little bit of resistance trying to get it in. It sounds so bloody gross. So many innuendos. There's a bit of resistance, so I need to get the hammer out. I've just taken 5 minutes to chill before I do that. Right, so we've done it, bolted it all up. I'm not 100% on the height of it all and the drive line angle, basically. I'm not 100% sold. I don't know if it's right, and I think actually the drive line angle, the angle of the prop shaft, is probably what's causing the bearings to fail. Because that bearing didn't look old. The rubber looked old, but the bearing itself, it didn't look overly old. That's my guess anyway. But let me show you what I mean. Here we have it. Here we have it. So as you can see there's the middle bearing, and as you see, the sort of height of everything. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you the angle, but as we come out there, sort of everything just looks at a different angle. Now, even that's at a different angle to there. Originally, it had these spaces in it, but it's not, and you can see there, different angle, right? Like it's, yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. The thing is, without changing everything, you're never going to get the angle right. So it may end up being that this is a relatively consumable part for me until I do actually get around to changing everything. But the angles just aren't right. Like, if I try and get there, you can see it. Split between the two. There to there. One's going down, one's going a bit up. So it's not right. right? Like, that's not what it's supposed to be like. There's not a shot that I can show you, Cece. There's not a shot I can show you where you'll be able to see it all properly. But kind of there goes down. I mean, even the angle of the transmission's all a bit off. So I'm going to jack it up and just get the wheels spinning because I want to see and watch it before I take it out. And then, yeah, see how it looks basically. Because I also need to see whether the bearing is twisted side to side before I put it in as well. So I've locked it down, but I still need to see because I don't know if that is the case. Also, I don't know if I said before, my bloody bracket snapped. I've got some metal on order though, so we will have to remake that bracket annoyingly. DC, come out. So here's a better shot. I was just lifting it up to have a look and look down it, and you can see how it goes down from the diff and then goes back up. So, and I don't know if that's diff angle, which it might be, or it's because I didn't put those spacers in. So I'm going to put the spacers back in and then see whether that changes it. So yeah, let's do that, and then I'll raise it back up and have a look from there, I guess. Yeah, it's not looking too good. There's a big old shape. So you can see it. That's not mega happy. It's the angles. It is absolutely the angles. So this is just first gear. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem great, does it? Well, it's not shaking so much now. When I first did it, it was not happy. This doesn't seem too bad now. I don't know. Bit undecided on this. Really undecided, actually. Seems all right. Let's have a look at this other side. Bit of a weird one, guys. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Ugh, let's have a look straight down. I mean, it is that angle. That's what's doing it. It's got to be. Has to be that angle. But then if I lower it, if I lower the bearing spaces, it'll be even lower, won't it? So I, right now, honestly have no idea. But that angle is messed up. It's the driveline angle. It's what it is. Has to be that angle. That's what's doing it. Bugger. So the thing is, I can't see how I'm going to be able to change that unless I'm moving the transmission up. I have just revved the tits off the car a little bit just to see whether it wobbled at all. And it seemed okay. Seemed all right. So I don't really know, but it's now, what, 11:30 and it's starting to rain. So I think what we're going to do is probably lower it.
because maybe the tilt, I literally have no idea, but maybe, I'm guessing, I'm clutching at straws, I'm being hopeful, maybe the tilt is changing things. I don't think it will be. I think that is just how it is, and I think ultimately what needs to happen is it needs to be aligned properly. It's not aligned, and I think that's what's doing it. So yeah, not a job well done. Not a job well done at all. But there's also nothing else I can do because that is just how the drive line is. So I think for now what we'll do, we'll get all the tools out and then we will take it for a quick test drive later on. So yeah, that's it. We'll just go test drive it and see how it sounds and how it feels. Hopefully it'll be okay. Fingers crossed anyway. I did notice one of the prop shaft bolts to the diff wasn't fully tightening. I don't think it would be that. It's obviously just skipping a thread. I'll buy some more, but I don't think it was that. There's 3 on there. It's pretty solid. All of them are tight, and the one which doesn't get fully tight gets tight, but that won't be causing it. But I know that is not good, and I will buy some more. Anyway, let's test drive it. Still there. Annoying. It's also really busy. I thought it'd be quieter. Vibrations aren't there though. Vibrations are not there, so that's good. Maybe it is coming from maybe it's the diff. Tricky. Tricky. No, that's happening. If I rev it whilst I'm not really moving, that's a vibration. Alright, well, we're getting somewhere. There was an awful vibration before. That was definitely, I think anyway, the bearing. But if I just, I'm just cruising like I don't know, a few miles an hour now. Still doing that thing there. So that thing, that noise, it isn't the bearing. That isn't the bearing. That's something else. I think it actually just might be the exhaust. So I've done all of that for nothing. Not happy with that. Anyway, I guess kind of a result because it isn't what I thought it was and it's not bad. but whatever. Complete waste of time. I'm gonna park this up and be done with this fucking video. I'm well annoyed with that. Because the fact that it's still doing at the back there, nah, it's something else, mate. It's something else. That's crap. I'm so annoyed I did all this for nothing. Never mind. Like, comment, share, subscribe for more bloody nonsense. Bye.